Hello everyone, my name is Jessie and welcome to my channel. I created this channel as a way to encourage myself to verbally express my opinion and feelings toward movie instead of just deciding whether I like them or not. I only watched a few movies this month, which isn't my normal intake since I was drowned in assignment and exam. I promise to watch and deliver more movie review and suggestion next month. Well, let's begin. This is what I watched this month, September edition. I spent the whole month of August binging Criminal Minds on Netflix, and by the time September started, I had reached season 9. You guys should check this series out if you are criminal genre obsessed like I am. All I can tell you that the more you watch, the more attached you become to the characters, and you will likely overlook every flaw you encounter on the screen. The best thing this series did, beside all the creative and various sorts of crime, they had very well established and shown the chemistry among characters that sometimes I just watch the app to see them together. And regardless of how many changes they have made to the cast, I do not feel strange at all. I have become too attached to the show that the departure of Shoma Moore, who played the beloved Derek Morgan, depressed me for like 3 days, and I haven't continued from that since. It's gonna take me weeks to feel the void CM left me when I'm done with season 15. Well, let's start this month's feature film collection. The first movie I watched this month is The King of Staten Island. This is a cool film in general. I think Pete Davidson was great in it and is based on his real life story, so I always feel strangely weird and honored to be able to enter someone's life story through an art form. His journey of coping with his father's death is quite similar to mine. His character is very unlikable at first, but also very relatable. The supporting characters are very interesting. I want to see more of their journeys since I feel like they are not just supporting characters, they are very colorful and potential people. It is also pretty long for a comedy with 2 hours and 17 minutes. It made me use my phone for a couple of times. Next, I watched Project Power, a newcomer on Netflix. I watched the trailer and became interested in the concept and idea. I must say the plot is potential with, spoiler alert, with pills that give people unpredictable and unlimited choice of power but then choose to follow the more generic path. The cinematography was amazing. Many beautiful shots, the CGI was on point. At first, with Machine Gun Kelly burst into flame and all, until I don't know what creature is that, but don't you think that looks so fake? The cast is talented, but I still think they didn't reach their full potential. Dominic Fishtash is excellent. That girl's so good, but I think it's very sad to see an ill mother supported by a high school drug dealer daughter in a world that doesn't give a damn about you. In general, I think it's a cool movie for entertainment. Next, I watched The Peanut Butter Falcon. That movie put a smile on my face during the whole runtime. Such a sweet and genuine experience. The cast is amazing, especially Zach. The cinematography is amazing with a calming color palette. I like the movie message that you may not say the word about someone's condition, but your action does. And everyone has a dream and they deserve to go after despite whoever they are. It's so respectful and more people should do the same. Yeah, I just love that. Then I watched Atonement for the first time. My parents didn't let me watch it when I was a kid because it contained an intense love scene and also a rape scene. Why they allow me to watch The Transporter, another violent movie? Weird. Well, it's worth the wait because the movie is beautifully told. The chemistry between Kira and James was so pure, so strong, so sexy and intense. Saoirse Ronan was so lovely and excellent in her role. I wouldn't have understood the movie if I had watched it earlier. A child's uncomprehending gaze and curiosity can cause such a tragedy. I was a bit disappointed when they changed the casting of Bryony when she got older. I'm in love with Saoirse, can you blame me? The cinematography was amazing. The beauty of this noble pre-war world was surreally captured. Not to mention the astonishing 4-minute Steadicam on the Dunkirk beach with hundreds of extras, dead horses, and a singing chorus of soldiers. I thought the director Joe Wright lost the focus of the film at first, but then I realized that scene was Wright's vision of the world ending, of hope blurring in front of your eyes, a hint of the movie ending. Some wrongs cannot be right, some crime cannot be forgiven, and some lost moments cannot be recovered. Then I watched Midnight in Paris for the end time because it's my comfort movie. I can go on about this movie forever, but let's just say it's so romantic, inspiring, loving, wistful, and funny. I can see a lot of myself in Gil, a daydreamer and fanatic of Paris and past famous figure. Then I watched Paris Hilton's latest documentary on YouTube because it's free. I don't know what to expect from a trailer featuring the quote.
No one really knows who I am.
But then it's more interesting and genuine than I thought. Surprisingly, Paris was a tomboy growing up and her normal voice is so cute instead of that masked persona's annoying high pitch. The story and the past trauma were told gently through animation, which reminded me of Kill Bill Volume 1. What she revealed in this documentary is truly heartbreaking, and it pisses me off that her mother wasn't aware of what those emotional growth program or boarding school has physically and mentally done to her daughter before this was filmed. Paris didn't hide her rough relationship either. She fell in love, they fought, she broke down right before her performance in Tomorrowland. It's something I want to see. She wasn't faking it, and that's the point of a documentary, isn't it? Then I watched The Devil All the Time. I must say the acting in general is good. But what a waste of an excellent cast since everyone seems to die instantly after just a few minutes on screen, and there are way too many characters to remember their names. I think Tom Holland's acting doesn't impress much. I feel like he isn't right for the role. He looks so, I don't know, cute and innocent to play an angry person seeking vengeance. Batman's acting is on point though. I mean Robert. He devoured every scene he was in, and I don't know where that accent come from. The theme binding all these characters together is faith and religion. I'm not a religious person myself, but I think it's profane what God represents. That crime can happen even in the house of God, and from that one person believers should trust their life with. And faith can cost your life sometime. The storytelling is interesting, then it becomes too slow to follow. Then I decided to watch Ford v Ferrari, which followed Ford Motor Company's mission to dethrone Ferrari at the 24 Hours of Le Mans race in France. Coincidentally, I watched the movie on the same day 2020's Le Mans race was held in France, September the 20th. As Henry Ford II said in the film,
I wish my daddy, he were alive to see this.
I believe my dad would love this movie as much as I do since he was an auto mechanic with a German degree whom my 5 mile resemble a lot. Ford v Ferrari is more than just immersive car racing, it also delivers passion, excitement, strong personalities, strong conflict, plus amazing acting and chemistry among characters. James Mangold's special skills are to create drama without pushing too hard, and understand the value of setting the stage, which gives the plot and characters room to breathe. The actor who played Leo Beebe was so good at the job that I wanted to punch him in the face sometimes. Well, that's it for this month. I know it's a short list and I apologize. I promise to deliver more movies next month since I'm about to enter my semester break. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.